Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Apocalyptic Shadow, the newest one. How I cleared it. I was actually right now. I'm going to switch. Instead of the first buff, I'm gonna get the second one, which is the ultimate damage is increased by 50%, and effect resist is increased by 50, which is pretty good on the first node. Since this guy this guy and his minion can apply a lot of status effect, domination, and what's the other one that stalls you? Basically, you cannot act. Then for Hule, since I have Castorice, I can use a Fei Shao team, but since I have Castorice and a Lycon, it's gonna be a breezy peasy, I think. Plus you get this one-on-one thing now with Hule, so you basically just choose Castorice. Hule attacks Castorice a couple times, Castorice gets the ult back, and everybody's happy, so I don't know. I think it's the easiest and fastest way I can clear it. But this is my first time using the Herta, because my first MOC video I wasn't using the Herta, I was using Castorice on node 1 and Fei Shao on the second node, so I can showcase my Herta. And I'm using Tribbie with the Herta because I think the synergy is better than Castorice and Tribbie, although they work pretty well. But their synergy is, I think, better. So this is my Herta. I'm using one of the latest set, 80 out of 123. This is superimposition 3. But you can also use this light cone. I think it's pretty good. It's a 24% damage increase, and for each enemy that you eliminate, the attack goes up 8% up to 3 times, or this one. So, but it's pretty straightforward. What I have, this one I haven't used. This one I haven't used, but it's not. This one also pretty good. On Serval, perhaps. Then I have this one, which is good for Serval. Let me check on the artifact on Serval. I think. God damn it! I was just right now. I was lacking like a couple, little bit of energy recharge, and I don't know why. Like she would get so close to getting the ultimate, but no. But yeah, she has energy recharge rope, and this set 5% is the best that you can get, right? There was the Rotulent Arena, is it called on this one? No, it's 5% also. I don't know why. You will see what I'm talking about. And the Eagle set. If you don't know what the Eagle set does, is basically every time you use the ult, you get advance forward 25%. 3B is on the DDD, superimposition 3. If I get another DDD, I'm gonna use it on another character, because having 2 DDDs, I think it's pretty worth it. Castorice with light cone, I think I showcased this yesterday, the other time. 41 out of 186. Reminiscence MC. I'm using Gallagher No 2. I think it's better than Luocha for the fire weakness. And then I'm using Ruan Mei. She's not fully built, but I guess it's the best I have. Plus it's pretty good at Apocalyptic Shadow. She's pretty good at it. So let's go. I'll try to play good. So what you want to do is fill up the Herta's energy bar as fast and as efficiently you can with Tribbie, with Aventurine's follow-up attack, and with the frequency of her ultimate. Right now, if I was to normal attack, I wouldn't get the ult back, and I don't know why. So I have the skill. Okay. Tribbie follow-up attack number 1. We can ult with Aventurine, Tribbie, and the Herta and get the follow-up attack from Tribbie. We have to normal attack. Guys, skill. Follow-up attack. Ultimate. Tribbie goes up. Okay, so what I want to do is always use the ult whenever I have it, so that I can charge the next one. I'm gonna attack later with the Herta. Can I spare a skill point so that I'm about this level of ultimate? We can actually, yes we can. Okay, so I can use the ult just in case I get attacked, so min-maxing. Okay, so first ult. 600,000, not bad. I have to normal attack. Okay, let's see what happens. Well, we have the buff from the second buff list, so it's 50% more. This also applies to. Oh my god! See what happened? I got it. That's bad. We cannot heal. Okay. Nice. 71 HP. We can basic ult. Okay. We can skill ult. I think I'll get the Tribbie follow-up attack. Let's go big. Good. So now, since we cannot heal, we need to spare some skill point on Aventurine. The ult alone cannot help us. This means that I will not skill with Serval. Okay. We need to charge up a little bit the Herta, so we're gonna pop the ult right now. Even though it's not the best. It's really not. I want to skill.
Never seen perfection before.
Okay. We're getting close. Hopefully I can act before the bug. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Everything charges, so Aventurine charged was the last one to charge my ultimate, which is pretty good. Everything can charge up the Herta's ultimate. Let's see what happens. Even though I think we did waste the dance to be honest. I thought I could break. I don't know why I thought I could break the boss in this turn, but I won't be able to do it. If this doesn't work, I can replace the Herta, the Serval, with the other Herta, which contributes to damage, not to charging up the ult. Well, as long as they target Aventurine, I guess I'm fine. The shield is pretty high up. Serval is still always near death. I have to skill with Tribbie now. I cannot do anything. If I skill, she won't get anything. Hopefully maybe Tribbie can proc the ultimate. Some advance. Oh, we didn't need it. Oh, HP is back. Good. I didn't know that. we can do this. We shouldn't have done that, I guess. Let's use the Herta's ult. EDD is not useful right now, so there's no need to plan it. We need another the Herta's ultimate. Let's see if we can make it happen. We can scale. Actually, we have to basic. Hopefully I can kill without using the Herta's ultimate, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe Tribbie will do it. 83,000. I think she can. Let's see if this one procs. No? This one will. This one will. Good. We can ult with Tribbie. Yes. We advance forward to allies. That was a pretty sick move. Wasn't planning it. It just happened. Okay, to be clear, the first time I cleared it, it was with the mini Herta, not Serval. 15-14 is sad. It's pretty sad. I don't have to skill. I can charge it. I can charge it with the rest. I have to do some economy. Okay. No, I should have done it earlier. I lost a bit of energy there. Okay. Big damage. We need to kill this. We need to kill those. We have to skill. See if we can advance with DDD. We can advance Serval. And she's not gonna do anything. They are about to explode, which is sad. Something bad's gonna happen. I have to whatever happens. Okay, that 50% effect resist is pretty nice. Pretty effective. I remember an Apocalyptic Shadow with those three. I actually had to clear it with Firefly, which was pretty messy. One of the hardest I faced. Well, I won't be able to ult. This is the big attack. I don't think it's gonna kill. $14.04. Pretty sad. It's taking a lot of time. I think that I should have used the mini Herta. Yes. More breaks, you know, perhaps more damage. Serval pretty good, but I think no, come on, it was not enough. Maybe we won't be able to get full stars. To be honest, I'm a bit confused. 1355 is bad. I think we need to do extremely well on second node. Extremely well. Well, we do have Castorice Lightcone now. The first time I cleared it, it was without Lightcone, so... I don't know why, but I'm not getting as many ults as I wish as I was expecting. Maybe damage is fine. I mean, 1 million is good, but apart from time in it, you know, I'm not really paying as much attention. But there's something wrong with this. But you can get it done, I think. Hopefully, we will see at the end. I'm pretty curious to see if we can 36 start this. What have I done? I don't have any skill points. Stupid. Okay, whatever. That was so stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god, no, so whatever. Whatever. 12.25. I think it's pretty bad. I don't remember much. I think that you need to stay at, I don't know, 14 perhaps. No, this is bad. Bad. So let's see if we can save it. And I think the main difference was bringing the Herta instead of Serval. So we need to reach 7,000 points. 6,600 points. First time using Ruan, I think. Here. Let's go. So I said that I usually kill the dragon. Let's see if we should do the same. So each time I attack, I recover some HP. So that allows me to hit at least one more time, I think. Okay. So we don't have Tribbie, so we need to be. We will see about the action advance and stuff. So 94% if I attack, it's not gonna go 100. So 96. Perfect. Now Castorice goes up. Can do nothing else. Let me see. This is what I was talking about. Basically, he picks an ally and you have to fight whole day. So right now I don't want to kill the dragon. So I'm charging up my dragon. And it's almost, yeah, it's back on full life. So pretty good. I think this is a pretty cheesy move. And once you break him, it's done. Okay, so let me do this. I think you have to use Ruan Mei's ult before the dragon attacks or after. I don't remember. But basically what happens with Ruan Mei is I don't remember if you need. Otherwise, the buffs won't be won't translate to the dragon. How can I see it? I think we had. Yes, we got the buff, so you have to use it before the dragon. And now we can recover some HP, so it's fine for Gallagher to go. Castor is so far away. I don't think we can.
There's more to life.
Nah.
Existence is unity.
I wanted to go after Castorice, but it was not gonna happen.
As you wish.
Yeah, we can scale. We can scale.
Eternal.
We can scale. 88%. 91.
Cherish root here.
Dragon.
Embrace a new life.
Let's see. I don't think it kills. Nah. Can we advance the dragon? Yes, we can. I want to kill them. Okay. Not really worth it. That action advance wasn't useful. We can. Well, now he's doing the 1v1, I think. Now we can heal up. Let me do this first. Ooh, 1%.
Every
That's
petal
all.
will be swept away by the wind.
Will this heal everybody? Yes, a little bit. He needs to go off. We are at 1661.
May death protect us.
Yes.
Root here. That hurts a bit.
50%. 62.
As you wish.
84. Dragon time.
Embrace a new life.
You don't want to kill the dragon? What if I attack? What if I do it? Yeah, 1%. Okay.
May death protect us.
It was a mistake.
Root here.
Definitely a mistake. Oh, I'm not dead, so.
Fragile as you wish. Eternal.
Skill.
Root here.
Dragon time.
Remember this. Embrace a new life.
So now I have to stop. I have to stop now. No! What have I done? I misclicked. Misclicked. Whatever.
Darkness with me.
43%. 57. Let's kill.
I shall remember this.
Okay, okay. Why? It's at 1%. What happened before? I don't know. Well, let's see. By the skin of our teeth. 6,639. For the 39 points, we actually did it. Okay, so we could make some adjustment, but so basically what I think could help more this team is replacing Serval with the other Herta. Based on who you have as a sustain, you can actually choose a healer or not. I think that if you have Aventurine, it's pretty good. Aventurine contributes to charging up the Herta's ultimate, and this buff, which helps by 54% the effective resistance, is pretty good, because otherwise you don't have how to heal. The first buff also helps erudition characters, but you have pen res, and that's something that Tribbie already has in its kit, so I think this is the weakest one, to be honest. This one is good for mighty, characters that auto-inflicts damage. So the damage is increased by 55% for 3 turns, so it's pretty good. For Blade, I guess. Mighty. Maybe Castorice also, right? Yeah, Castorice, I think it. And then let's see. On this one, if you use Castorice, I mean, it was a pretty good run. Run mate does the damage. I think that the most important thing that you need to remember is using the ult before the dragon appears, so that the dragon gets the buff. Or it was the other way around. I should investigate that. But there was this thing with Ruan May. Best in slot healer, I think Gallagher is the best, since Hule doesn't really get the imaginary weakness, so it really helps. With Hule, you get you could have used the Fish Out team or Firefly Super Brick team, or if you don't want to use Firefly, there's so many. You could have used Linksha, I guess. I think if you have Linksha, Fugue, Harmony MC, Ruan May, almost sustainless. Well, if you use Linksha, it's not sustainless, but you can use anything you want. You can use well. It's also you have the physical weakness. So Clara, Young Lee, I think they work pretty well since Hule attacks quite frequently. So, and as buffs, well, I think this is the weakest one. When somebody breaks the weakness enemy, the speed of every ally is increased by 20%. I don't think so. This one is the one I used. Is after you recover the HP, generate 60% of consumed HP, which is why the dragon has one more attack, and it's good when you get the 1v1. You basically don't die. You can generate up to 50% of the HP lost this way. And the third one is the additional damage that the allies inflict is increased by 30%, and increase the 30% against weakness broken enemy. So this is pretty good against with the Fish Out team or a Super Brick team. So well, this is it. We barely did it. The first wave was pretty sad. It wasn't really a good showcase. But as I said, maybe if I had switched the Herta instead of Serval, it would have been a better run. So well, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.